Hi, welcome to the description of the multimedia project I plan to create and the instructional design model I chose to guide me in its creation. The target audience for this piece of education will be the nurses at the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center and the James Cancer Hospital. These nurses cross all demographic lines, male, female. Some are bachelor's prepared, some are master's prepared. They are very well versed in the use of e-learning modules, and they complete these quite often, so have a high comfort level in using the computer-based learning modules that we create. I would like to create a learning module for them to teach them to constructively perform the peer review process. The goal is to make this process really a non-threatening part of everyday practice and encouraging professional development and resulting in improved patient care and safety. The learning module will include instruction on the 6 American Nursing Association peer review principles. I have them listed here. And it will also include information on the 5 facets of supportive feedback. I had previously created a peer review process infographic. You can see here at the top, it's got the 5 facets of supportive feedback, and down here below, it's got the ANA peer review guidelines, also with an example of a scenario where 2 nurses are giving feedback in an appropriate manner. The learning module will also include video scenarios. The scenario will show a nurse giving feedback in a less than optimal way, and then the same nurse giving feedback in a way incorporating all of the instruction that we did on the American Nurses Association peer review principles and the facets of supportive feedback. There'll be some feedback given in this process where the nurses will have the opportunity to take a quote from the scenario and then link it to the facet that it is illustrative of, and the same with the peer review principles. The instructional design model I choose for this project is Robert Gagnet's 9 events of instruction. This is just an illustration of what those 9 events are: gaining attention, informing students, stimulating recall, presenting the content, providing learning guidance, elicit performance, provide feedback, assess performance, and then enhancing retention and transfer to the job, which is key because the whole point of this project for me is to really have something that they can bring back to the job. I chose this because of the systematic approach to instructional design. Being new to the instructional design process, I appreciate having a simple yet detailed step-by-step process to follow. I know that this comes from a behaviorist influence. However, I also see parts that are cognitive learning, such as building on existing knowledge in the 3rd step and chunking the information in the 4th step. On the Shift eLearning website, they talk about how this model is flexible and that each step can be catered to the individual learning needs, which is perfect because different parts of this instructional platform will have, the nurses will be already well versed in some of these topics, and some of the topics they'll have more of a basic knowledge, so they'll have different learning needs throughout the process, so flexibility will be key. Again, like I said, the key of enhancing retention and transfer to job, super important. That's really what I'm shooting for. I just want this to be a part of everyday practice, that we are super comfortable with addressing our peers in things that they do really well and in pointing out things that they could do better, and do it in a manner that is supportive and allows for growth. And that's about it. Thank you very much.